Hi, welcome to crazyforcars.com. I'm your host, Steve Gray, and to think I was thinking about quitting doing this show. No, I'm just kidding. We're down just outside of Dover, Delaware, at a Sam's Club doing a car show down here this weekend, and I've got some girls here with me. We're going to introduce them, but you're going to see these girls posting by most of the cars that we're looking at today. Let's talk to the girls first. What's your names?
Lily. Rachel. Tasha. Nicole.
Where are you all from? Local?
Yeah. Her and I are sisters. Dover, Delaware. Dover, Delaware. Smyrna.
Oh, so they're all pretty close down to this area. Well, we're going to be back to look at a lot of these cars, a lot more of the girls. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Pete Farina's Discount Tires, 3 stores to serve you. Route 40 in Barrett, Route 13 in Smyrna, and their new location in Claymont. If you're looking for tires for your automobile, you need to check out Pete Farina's Discount Tires. Guaranteed used tires, especially people turning in those lease vehicles. Not a better way to replace the tires on your vehicle than go to Pete Farina's Discount Tires. And if you're looking for brand new tires, he carries a wide range of tires. I don't care if you're looking for Dunlop, Goodrich, whatever the case might be. Pete Farina's Discount Tires, 3 locations to serve you.
Rhino Linings might be the world's leading dealer when it comes to installing Rhino linings, with over 10,000 linings on the road at this time. Only one truck bed liner absorbs impact, wins the war against rust, resists most chemicals, and grips your equipment so stuff stays put. You can trust Rhino Linings sprayed on Tough Stuff polyurethane to help you haul most anything with confidence. Rhino Linings on the old Baltimore Pike in Newark does so much more than that. They can do almost anything to enhance your vehicle's performance and appearance. About custom exhaust, air intakes, performance programs, superchargers, suspension systems, truck covers, step boards, running boards, window guards, window tinting, toolboxes, alarms, remote starts, rims, tires, hitches, and everything is professionally installed on site. Rhino Linings on the old Baltimore Pike in Delaware. Stop by our showroom or visit our website, rhinoliningsde.com.
Below internet pricing. Below internet pricing. All vacuum cleaners at Steve Soenbach are on sale below internet pricing. Are you tired of smelly vacuums? Steve Soenbach has odorless vacuums. Allergy problems? Steve Soenbach sells all the leading hypoallergenic and HEPA certified vacuum cleaners at discount prices. Pet hair all over the place? Steve has vacuums guaranteed to pick up all that pet hair. Steve Soenbach new vacuum packages include free assembly, free bags, free use and care lesson, free in-store warranties. We service what we sell, and prices starting below $59. Why buy your new vacuum anywhere else? That's Steve Soenbach on the Kirkwood Highway.
We made our way over to this MG, and this is a pretty impressive car. We saw this, I guess, about a month ago at another show up at an air show, and I walked by and I looked at it. I spent some time looking at it. I didn't get a chance to interview the owner then, but I found my way over to him. Tell us your name.
Mike Rico.
Mike, where are you from?
Wilmington, Delaware.
Another local just like me from Wilmington. Tell us a little bit about the car.
It's a 1973 MGB, but it's been converted over to the V8, the old Buick 215. And just recently I've converted it over to fuel injection. It's got a Jaguar 5-speed transmission and a Ford 332 limited slip rear.
So everything's pretty much off the same continent it came from?
Pretty well, close to it.
Close to it.
The engine was actually at General Motors, and they sold it to British Leyland.
Right.
And they were doing it in England until they went out of business, and then they sold the engine molds to Land Rover. That's where I picked up the fuel injection system.
Now, I was talking to you earlier about this. Do you road race it, or do you compete with it or anything?
No, not really. I've been out several trips out to Nebraska and Leadville in it, Colorado. Had fun that way.
And now we talked about they might be setting up an autocross type course here pretty soon, and you might be taking it over to that.
Yes, I'm going to try it. It's coming up this Saturday.
Well, the car looks great. Is this original paint?
No, the thing was stripped down and base coat and prime coat and base coat was put back on.
Well, it looks great. Thanks a lot for talking to us today. And
thank you.
That looks like a real fun ride.
It is.
we're looking at a Mustang now. This is a later model Mustang, and there's been some conversation on the website recently about the Lambo doors and that kind of conversion on a Mustang. And we talked about quality kind of work and cheesy kind of work. Well, this looks like a real quality piece. Tell us your name.
My name is Jason Clay. No, from Middletown, Delaware.
Jason, this is a great look. You said Jason.
Jason, yeah.
Jason, this is a great looking car.
Thank you.
Now, I'm looking at this. It's not all about just its performance as well.
What's that? I'm sorry.
The car is not just about style, but performance as well.
Yes, I just got this yesterday. It's the Vortec V2 SQ trim supercharger. I also have 373 gears in it, a new posi rear. Also JBA headers and JBA true dual exhaust system on it as well. So, but I'm all about show.
Well, it's all about show, but this is all about go as well. Now, what about those wheels? What size are the wheels?
The wheels are American Muscle 18x9s, 18-inch in the front, 18-inch in the back. Same wheels all the way around.
It's a good look. Now, you just got the supercharger and stuff done.
Yes,
do you know? Are you expecting any kind of performance out of it?
I'm hoping so. I haven't had it dynoed yet, but the guy who installed it, Matt at Performance Evolution, did a great job. But he said I'll be around 340 to 350 horsepower with it.
How many pounds of boost is that?
It's about, right now I'm running about 6 to 7 pounds of boost on it.
Okay, so you're not going crazy, and that's a pretty conservative number.
Yeah, I don't really want to blow it. I've spent too much money on it to blow the car.
Now let's talk about the inside. Have you done anything on the inside where the pretty girls are sitting?
Well, yeah. I just put the new leather in. Leather's all new. I have the headrest airbrushed with my name on it, and a bunch of little interior billet accessories for the knobs. And eventually, I'm gonna go get a little bit more crazy with a couple TVs. That's down the road, though.
Now, TVs don't make it go any faster.
No, it doesn't, but it's good for show.
Yes, it is. Hey, thank you very much for talking to us today. It's a great looking car.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing it out.
Thank you.
Hey, have you heard?
No.
Easy Money now offers auto title loans up to $5,000. It's fast and it's easy.
Awesome.
We hold your title, you keep your car, and get the money you need today.
Oh, really?
Your car is like a line of credit you can access anytime.
Well, what's the number?
Just call 302-454-2836 today and get your money. It's that easy.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Easy Money still offers payday loans and short-term installment loans.
Easy Money rocks.
Tom, do you think we ought to call Coons Roofing?
Nah, this is nothing.
Tom, do you think we ought to call Coons?
Nah, it's not that bad yet. Yeah, maybe we should call Coons Roofing.
So don't delay, call Coons today.
Need a car, but your credit holding you back?
Check it out now.
NewCarsSaysYes.com.
Check it out now. Check it.
Get the car you want today.
Check it out. Check it.
Click on NewCarsSaysYes.com. We'll say yes, and you'll get the loan and the car you deserve. Bad credit, divorce, bankruptcy. We can help. Click on NewCarsSaysYes.com. We have over $10 million to lend right now. NewCarsSaysYes.com or call 1-877-729-7937 now.
Check it out.
We've made our way over to the tent where the president of the club is with this show. We talked to you at the beginning of the season when we opened the show, and this is the last show for this season. I wanted to stop by and talk to you again. Thanks for opening the season with us. Thanks for stopping by and taking the time to close the season with us. Tell us a little bit about the club and how people can get a hold of you.
You can contact us mainly online at www.diverse-concepts.com or just email me at jason@diverse-concepts.com.
Now, talking about the website, talking about that sort of thing, for those of you that have been on the website, you've seen like a little bit of the banter going on about what parts of this hobby are being called and others. This is a great hobby. I want to take a minute just to talk about the hobby and talk about the website, talk about what's going on. There's lots of different parts of this hobby. There's guys into trucks, there's guys into the old cars, a lot of the guys into the new cars, a lot of guys into the imports. And people customize the cars the way they enjoy and the things that they like on the cars. If any of you haven't been out to a show like this, take the time to stop out and take a look. It may not be a car that you ever desire to own, but you can really appreciate the quality that goes into some of the work on some of these vehicles.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. You know, the same things that everyone enjoys with the hot rods, I mean, we try to do and emulate with the imports. We have a few more restrictions than some of the hot rods and stuff, but so that kind of leads us to go to different areas and stuff. But, you know, we all have the same love and passion that's to customize cars and enjoy them.
It's true, and while a lot of people look at these and they say, well, these cars will never have the performance. I had a Viper for quite a while. Actually, I've had a few, and there's been some 4-cylinders that really put a hurting on me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's amazing what you can see some of these cars do. You know, from 600 to 700 horsepower on some of these imports now. So with just 4 cylinders, so I mean, it's just amazing. You see a lot of them at the Nopi events and the big events and stuff like that. So they're amazing to see, and all the work and effort that goes into these cars. So.
And there's a real diverse assortment of cars here today. Yeah. I mean, we talked to a gentleman who had a late model Mustang. We're going to be looking at that car here in the show if we haven't. And there's an MG. There's some late model trucks and some early small trucks. There's a lot of different vehicles here.
Yeah, I mean, we enjoy all cars. I mean, we're not just an import car club. We enjoy all the cars. You know, from the MG to race trucks, mini trucks, to import cars, to domestic cars, late, new. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Bikes, whatever. If you're into this hobby, if you're into customizing your ride, then check us out, because I mean that's what we're all about. So, definitely.
It is, and I want to thank you for having us out here today. Thanks for having us to the show. Thanks for endorsing our website and being there as well. And thanks for doing events like this and putting this on. The hobby needs to have this grow. Some of us old guys want to keep things as they've always been, but it's not going to be that way.
That's right. We're trying to come up and join groups with everyone. So we hope to bring everyone closer together. So,
well, thanks again.
Sure, thank you.
We've made our way over to the next vehicle we're going to be looking at today. I've got the owner standing here next to me, and I think the girls are sitting inside. You must have the air conditioning on in there.
Yes, sir.
This is a great looking car. Now that looks like a full cage you've got inside.
Yes, it is. It's a actually JDM Cusco roll cage, and also has a Rally Innovations harness bar too, painted in blue, same color as a Cusco.
Okay. Now, under the hood, now I'm used to working on a lot of old school stuff. You've got everything just crammed in there. Tell me what I'm looking at.
What you're looking at right now is practically a lot of JDM stuff. The turbo is made by Power Enterprise. I've got some name brands of high quality brands into the engine. ARC oil catch tank, ARC intercooler. Also, I've actually had the front engine polished also. And what you see on the top of the motor is a racing platinum made by Cosworth, very rare. You see the sides, it's got the carbon fiber in there too. And also we've actually dynoed it with the platinum, and at 7 pounds of boost it puts out exactly 400 real wheel, and that's awesome for 7 pounds of boost.
That's outstanding for like, I mean, there's a lot of normally aspirated cars that would be happy to have that kind of number. Right. Now I'm looking at this. Now we're talking about the kind of power it makes. This also looks like it's a pretty lightweight car. I see a lot of carbon fiber.
Yes, it is. The hood is carbon fiber. The trunk is carbon fiber. The wing is carbon fiber. The doors are carbon fiber, and 80% of the interior are carbon fiber. Not only they're carbon fiber, they're actually rare parts, very rare parts. The hood is made by Hashimi Sport, which is strictly JDM Japanese. The trunk is made by Top Secret. The wing is made by Power Enterprise. The door is made by Sabon.
So it sounds like almost all the bolt-on panels are all carbon fiber panels.
Yes, it is, sir.
That's amazing. Now, you didn't tell me, but a little bird told me before I walked up here to you, you win just about all the shows you go to.
Yes, I do. I've been pretty blessed. local shows, small shows. I've been pretty blessed with best of shows, and I've also been winning hot import nights. Also, the car will be in Import Tuner, I think October issue, and a lot of magazines such as Super Street and Modified Mag wants the car also, but I have to wait till the shots from Import Tuner gets published before I can have any more shots with other magazines.
Now, a lot of the cars we look at here on the TV show look like fantastic cars, but it takes a certain caliber of a car to make a magazine car, and this is actually that's what we're looking at.
Exactly. A lot of the cars, people when they build their cars, some people they love the extreme look, and if you look at all the cars that's in the magazine, most of the cars will be very clean. Have a clean build. So that's what I would recommend any enthusiast who are building the car. Keep the car clean, use rare parts, very rare modification, and don't overexert on the build, I guess,
Right. Try to be a little more restrained and not go so crazy with the build and how it looks.
Absolutely.
It's not. We talked about that earlier in the show about it's not necessarily the quantity of modifications you do, but the quality of the modification.
Exactly. The quality, the rareness of the parts, that's what attracts a lot of magazines, is how rare can you make the car.
Right. I mean, it's not, you can't go down the accessory aisle at your local auto parts store and just grab one of everything, throw it on the car, and consider that a custom car.
No, actually, these, I've got it all from, majority of the parts are made from Japan. A lot of them I had to wait for 2 years. Some parts were about a year. It's all rare. What you see in this car is very rare.
Well, thank you very much for bringing it out. Thanks for taking the time out to talk to us today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
The Establishment is Delaware's hottest new experience, featuring upscale New York-style dining with off-the-chart steak and seafood dishes and a pounding nightlife with Delaware's hottest DJs. But what sets the Establishment apart is the VIP room. Total privacy, plush leather couches, plasma TVs, top-shelf cocktails, a slammin' champagne list, your own personal server and chef, plus a private limo ride to and from the Establishment. All make this a truly unique night out. Call 368-3200 today and start your experience.
Is your attic too hot in the summer and damp in the winter, inviting mold and insects? The Solar Star fan is the intelligent answer. Professionally installed by Brooks Family Contractors and available in 3 different styles, the Solar Star starts paying you back immediately. No electrical wiring is needed because Solar Star is powered by the sun. Replace your inefficient energy fan with a modern Solar Star and start saving on energy bills right away. For more information, call us at 302-995-0640 and lower your cost.
Gallery Pizza is celebrating its 20th year anniversary. 20 years of bringing you the finest Italian cuisine in Newcastle County. Open 7 days a week, located in the First State Plaza, Stanton, Gallery Pizza is family owned and operated. Please come in and try the pizza and pasta dishes, prepared fresh daily. Or call ahead for quick pickup. Don't forget to ask for Tony. Gallery Pizza, the best kept secret in Newcastle County.
We've made our way over to one of the most outrageous trucks that are at the show today. I found the owner, and I said, "Is this your truck?" He said, "Yeah." He didn't build the truck, but it's his truck today. Now, he can tell me, I'm sure you can tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I got it from a guy in Georgia who got it from the original owner, and he built it out of Alabama. His name was Justin Cruz. And then he sold it to a dude out of Georgia that I can't remember his name right now. And then I ended up with it. So
it's a great looking truck. There's almost nothing on this truck that hasn't been modified.
Nah, pretty much everything. Yep.
Now we're looking this is dropped all the way to the ground.
Yeah, it's got a full 3 3/4 inch body drop. Yeah, which lays body and frame together at the same time.
Now, well, a lot of the vehicles we look at, the wheels are leaned in, and everything kind of tucks up. It doesn't look as neat. This looks like everything's pretty square when it drops.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Now, what size motor we have in here?
It's got a 350. It's pushing about 265, 285 horsepower, something like that.
That's pretty healthy horsepower for a truck this small. Now, the doors, we talk about Lambo doors. These are suicide doors.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Now tell everybody, that means that they open backwards.
Right.
Yep. Now, if the cameraman can get in here, some of the girls are standing in front of the door panels, but now are those fiberglassed in?
Just the panels, yeah. They were all fiberglass. They were actually, there's no original door panel. It's all fiberglass. Yep.
And it looks really good on a vehicle like this when the graphics are drawn all the way through the jambs, not just around the outside, but it comes all the way through. I mean, it's a lot of detail. Even on the inner wheel wells, the flames and everything come all the way through.
Yes, they do. The guy originally bought it. He told me there's probably about 60 hours of airbrushing in the whole entire truck.
Well, that's not surprising at all. There's definitely a lot of work here.
Yeah. Even the frame is painted and everything. They completely painted everything and airbrushed everything. I don't know. That's why I ended up with it, I guess.
Is there anything that you've done to it, or you just kind of driven and enjoyed it?
Actually, yeah, I have. I actually put the motor in it. It came with one, and it was pretty messed up when I got it, so I ripped it out and put the new one in. So. All
right, that looks like a pretty tight fit.
Yeah, it was tight. But it originally had a 350 in it when I bought it, and then it had some. It was getting ready to blow up, basically, and I didn't want it to blow up while I was driving it, so I ripped it out and put it in.
So you do drive this vehicle?
Not really.
Okay.
Not anymore. The guy the guy had it in Georgia. He had it street legal. Here we have to take it through inspection, and I don't have no brake lights or nothing like that, so.
Okay.
I can't get it through.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us today. It's a fantastic looking truck.
Thank you.
All right, now we're looking at a vehicle that I can be a little bit more familiar with. This is a Jeep. I even know what this one is. Now, this, while it doesn't look that outrageous, I was talking to the owner before we started, and he told me this does a little bit more than just go to shows. This Jeep's gotten around a little bit.
It's an everyday driver. Been to Mexico, been to California 2 times. In fact, it's been cross-country 2 times and into Mexico.
Now, a lot of these we look at like SRT8s and that sort of thing. Now, this doesn't have to have the V8 and doesn't have to be that fast to still be cool.
Well, it is fast. It has a 4.0 engine in it. It's pushing 320 horsepower now. The engine was pulled, mild cam, different fuel injectors, chipped. It's all done to go fast and saves mileage.
Now, so you can't judge a book by its cover.
No, not at all.
Tell us about these wheels.
Oh, well, the rims, I belong to the Street Trends organization, and I went to them because I had other rims, and they went ahead and said, guess what we're going to do for your car? We're going to hook you up. They hooked me up. And I got to thank Lance Burris over there and Street Trends people. I have the other set of rims, and I have a set of 4x4 tires, which we do take this on the beach down there off of Cape Penelope.
Okay.
We pretend we're fishing.
Okay. All right. I can just stay a little bit closer. Now, tell us about the interior. Not all the interior stays in there all the time, right? Some of that pretty interior has to go away, but some of that's yours.
A little bit goes away. We have a margarita bar, champagne bar in the back. Yeah, there you go. Damn, ladies. And the stereo system, it all stays. Anything that has to go in there, we do a beach thing. Put it up on the top there. In fact, I even got a surfboard to go on the top of it. I call it a modern days Woody. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'll tell you one thing. It just turned 70,000 miles. It's all highway miles. It is driven 3 days a week, and it's not garage kept. That's what
Well,
everybody thinks it's garage kept, and it isn't.
It's a great looking Jeep. Thanks for bringing it out today, and you'd never know by looking at it. This is a driver vehicle.
Yes, it is. Yes.
You do a lot of work to keep up.
You build them to drive them, and enjoy them.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Thank you. Any of you in the Delaware area, and it doesn't have to be just Delaware, but any of you in this vicinity have no doubt seen this vehicle and the gentleman I have standing here next to me. This is Ninja. Tell us a little bit about your car.
It's a 2000 Toyota Celica. It's a little radical. It's tubbed out. Of course, you see the big tires on it. It's got more like the compact tuner style in it, but also the old school with the big Mickey Thompsons.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I looked at this, I thought, this thing's got to jerk the front wheels right off the ground. Well, if it did, it wouldn't even move anymore. It's a front-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's a front-wheel drive. It's more like fixed up more like the Fast and the Furious movie. That's how I really fixed it up at first. And then I was going to a different car show, and I wanted to be a little bit different so it don't look the same as everybody else's car. So I had to come out of the box and do something really radical.
Well, you took it out of the box and went all the way there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like driving it. I pull it out of the garage once in a while and let people see it. And I'm glad I get a lot of compliments from it. It makes me feel good that people like to see the kind of work I do. And a lot of people that do know me, Bill and Vise, this is one of the projects.
This is a great, I mean, it's a great looking car. Now, tell me a little bit about what we got going on out back. Now, you got the wheelie bars out here.
Yeah, I got the wheelie bars back there. The reason why I got the wheelie bars is because of a high speed on Route 1 or something. I race it. Feeling like the front end get light, I don't want it to flip over on me.
Now, we're talking about Route 1, the racetrack, not Route 1, the highway, of course. If anybody's listening, we don't do that on the highway, of course.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a special track called Route 1. Yeah, nobody really knows about it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us today. Now, tell us, you're wearing Street Trends, and the pretty girl here with the cars, obviously, is from Street Trends.
Yes.
Now, tell us a little bit about Street Trends.
Street Trends is all about cars. Cars and, of course, the lovely ladies that we have as models. And this is LC. And, we get them to pose against the cars. We get them in the magazines. We take, all kinds of stuff,
Well, if somebody wants to go online and find Street Trends, they can, it's on your shirt. It's not on hers, but we can shoot it right off streettrends.com. We can go right to the website.
Right.
Thank you very much for talking to us today.
Yeah.
Well, what a great show this has been down here in Dover, Delaware. I want to thank all of you for tuning in, and thanks for checking out the website over the years. And thank you, girls, for helping me out showing all the cars today. And this is CrazyForCars.com TV. Tune in next season. You don't know what we're going to do next. Thanks.